Good morning, folks. It's your boy Richie Rich here. Today in this video, excuse me, hold on. Sorry, my throat was dry. Today in this video, I am back into doing another YouTube video. Today in this video, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about something a little bit different. It's not going to be performance parts right now, but I'm currently doing one more performance part right now. It's to do with it's for performance cars. So it's not really that much anyway, but it's taking time. So it's taking time, taking a lot of time to get this done. But hopefully I'll get it done possibly today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know, but we'll find out. Today is Wednesday the 18th, so that's good. It's currently 8:46, so pretty much I would have 10-15 minutes left until my lesson starts. But because it's a Wednesday and I'm off, I don't go to college on Wednesdays at all, like never. But I wonder what it'd be like if I would have went to college on a Wednesdays. I wonder what it would be like, So, speaking of college, it's going good. Yeah, everything's been great so far. We've been doing cooling systems right now, for radiators and all that sort of stuff. Basically, we're doing engines, so it's going good. Really is. And also, very soon, it's gonna be our final day of college very soon. Now, basically, a lot of you guys are wondering why. Because I'll tell you why. The reason why is because very soon we're gonna have our week off, actually, and it's good. It's always fun, to have a week off, just to rest and all that. After a long day, at work and at college and all that stuff. It's just how it is, That's how it is in life. So yeah, I've been busy at all, been working and all that stuff, in college and at home and all that stuff. Fixing everything inside, all dents and cracks and whatnot, patching them all up. Basically, we were just fixing a lot of stuff. And I've been busy in college as well, studying a lot, and been good. Been preparing for my final videos, because as you know, my channel's ending soon. Yeah, it's a bit sad, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I don't know what to say about this. I'm struggling for words to say right now. Struggling with what I can say right now about this. It is tough, to make this decision, but it has been made a while back, long ago. I made this decision to end YouTube, but that moment will have to wait at some point. I gotta I've still got another info left off to finish, and that'll be the final info I'm gonna be writing about on. It's another performance part for cars. And after that, I'll do those videos, and then I'll get to that bonus video, as I will call it. You might have recognized the video the video I'll be doing, what I recently posted on YouTube Shorts about the Hennessy Venom F5. That will still have to wait. I haven't got the info of the ones I'm doing now done yet, the performance parts and whatnot. But after I get those done, well, I got one more anyway. So after I get that done, then I will do a video. I'll do a video about that. Sorry, I was getting a bit sleepy a little bit. I was so tired I couldn't even get up. I was just so sleepy, and I feel like I'm so tired right now. So I'm a bit tired. Alright, it's now 5 minutes, so I don't want to waste any of your time. I do not want to do that at all. I never will. I promise you, I won't waste your time. I'm not like that. I'm a good guy to you guys, and you're good people to me. I appreciate that. I do the same for you. I'm a good person as well to you. I promise you. So, with that settled, let's get straight into this. Before we do, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, and hit the notification bell. Hit that notification bell and push all so you're alerted when I make these new uploads. So, without any further ado, let's get cracking. Let's get the show onto the road. Let's do it. So, what I'm gonna be talking to you guys about is called, the topic I'm gonna be talking to you all about is called Singer vehicle design. Now, basically, that's like a special company which they take like old Porsche 911s and restore them and modify them to the perfect conditions, like kind of retro style, like for like 70s, 80s, 90s Porsches and all that stuff, which I always loved. I've seen them before, like on pictures, but not in real life. Like, it's brilliant. That is like pure. That is classic. That is just brilliant. It's just magnificent. That's what I call a classic masterpiece. Classic masterpiece. This is brilliant. Porsche does really good with their cars. Really good. All right, let's get started. So, Singer vehicle design. Singer vehicle design is an hold on. There we go. Is an American company that specializes in both restoring and modifying old Porsche 911s. Like I said, it was founded by Rob Dickinson, who is a British musician, multi-instrumentalist. I can't really properly say that, but multi-instrumentalist. There we go. Finally got it right. And singer-songwriter. Previously of the band called Catherine Wheel. That's right, Catherine Wheel. I'll say it again, Catherine Wheel. I just say it like in a space, like one, like Catherine, and then Wheel. So if I say it like all in one go, I don't want to say it all in one go because I'll get you guys confused. So Catherine Wheel, in 2009, who is also known as a former frontman and guitarist of the English rock band Catherine Wheel. Like I said, Catherine Wheel. The company is based in Los Angeles in California, and that's where I will want to be. That's where I want to go to one day when I grow up. I want to head to LA, because I've always seen pictures of LA. Like East LA, West LA, pretty good. That's where I want to go to. One day I would also want to head to Arizona as well, like Scottsdale, Arizona, possibly. No. But I'll find out. Like, I'll make my own decision. Maybe Bradford, California, even though that's an island. I wonder what it's like, because I read yesterday, like a couple of years ago, there was like it suffered like one of those California wildfires. Bradford Island. Pretty much you would have to get there on a ferry as well. To get to the island. But I wonder what it's like. I mean, maybe it's changed there. Who knows? So the company is based in Los Angeles, California. The name is... Alright, so next up is the name. The name Singer Vehicle Design pays homage to Porsche engineer Norbert Singer, who's a German automotive engineer. He played a key role in every one of Porsche's 16 overall race victories between the years 1970 and 1998 at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, or Le Mans. I think that's how you say it in French. I don't know. Le Mans. I think. I don't know. My French is a bit weak. I'll be honest. It's a bit weak, my French. Le Mans. Anyways, as well as acknowledging Dickinson's previous career as a vocalist. So as a vocalist. Next up is the models. First up, we got the classic study. The company's main Porsche. I was gonna say Porsche, but no. The company's main product is a reimagined 911, which is a heavily modified coupe or Targa Porsche 964, which is a fantastic car. Singer's most well-known as sole model. Singer's most well-known and sole model for approximately 9 years. So that's almost a decade. For each decade, it's like 10 years. It's like 10 years. So for 9 years, which was originally simply known as the Porsche 911. So Porsche 911 reimagined by Singer. After the introduction of other models, it began to be referred to as a classic study model. Much of the bodywork is replaced with carbon fiber body panels. And the engine is reworked by engine manufacturers such as Cosworth, which I heard on Top Gear that they did that the engine was reworked by Cosworth. James May said that on Top Gear, which I believe had like 360 horsepower into that Porsche. That's just magnificent. Even with carbon fiber, that's just brilliant. It's brilliant, you know. So Cosworth, Ed Pink racing engines, and Williams to produce significantly more power. Sorry, more power. I'm starting to sound like Jeremy Clarkson, say speed and power. It's not always about speed and power. It's also about handling, maneuverability, durability, strength, lightness, and all that sort of stuff, and the price of cars as well. Not just about speed and power and performance and whatnot, but we also have to focus on more of the important stuff, even like practicality, and how spacious the vehicle is, and all that stuff. I know it kind of sounds boring, but I mean, like, that's just how it is. I mean, I can't really change that. So, Cosworth, Ed Pink racing engines, and Williams to produce significantly more power. The long hood, or the long bonnet of the Porsche 911. The long hood of the Porsche 911 Classic replaces the shorter hood of the Porsche 964. Relocated fuel and oil filler caps. So fuel filler and oil filler caps are a nod to historic Porsche race cars. And many of the components are bespoke or motorsports grade. The tachometer is often colored in Singer orange and displays values up to 11, a reference to the up to 11 meme. Though engine redline is 7,900 RPM. You round that up, it's like close to 8,000 RPM. 8,000 RPM. That's mad. Most modern 911s, even the GT3 RS, even the GT and the GT2 RS would have a redline of over 9,000. That's crazy as hell. 8,000, 9,000 RPM. That's brutal. It's insanity. So yeah, the engine redline is 7,900. Well, rounded up is just 8,000. 8,000 RPM. The price of a 911 reimagined by Singer starts at over $475,000. So $475,000. 451,000 euros. So it's a little bit cheaper in Europe. So 451,000 euros. And 390,000 quid. So rounded up is almost 400 grand in the UK. But if I were to go with one of those prices, I would go with the Euro price, you know. I'll admit I would have to spend a little bit much on the Euro Porsche, but I would not want to spend a heck of a lot on the US edition. Because that one costs like 24 grand more than the one in the US. That's brutal. That's just brutality. I mean, I'll admit I'll have to spend like a lot more money than the UK one, but it's worth it. I mean, it's hard to find those cars because they're so rare, you know. It's like a treasure hunt. You just have to find the vehicles. say 451,000 euros, 390,000 quid. Say 390,000 quid. But still, I'll go with the one with 451,000 euros. Examples have sold at auction for well over $1 million. It's a bargain. It's a bargain, pretty much. And 949,710 euros. Say 949,710 euros. And 821,045 quid. I mean, for $1 million, that's like a proper price. That's like LaFerrari money, or P1 money, or 918 money. That's just crazy to believe. 821,045 quid. All right, we got dynamics and lightweighting study next. Introduced in 2018 in partnership with Williams Advanced Engineering. The DLS, which stands for Dynamics and Lightweighting study, like I said, features an all-carbon fiber body with widened fenders, a highly tuned chassis, suspension engineering, and specially tuned motor built in partnership with Hans Mesger, which is Mesger, I think, which is spelled Mezger, who was born on November 18th, 1929, and passed away on June 10th, 2020. So that was around, I'm doing the math on how many years was that, so, he was on 90, like somewhere around 90, 91 years old. Bless the poor old soul. May rest in peace. I don't know how you properly pray, but like I usually do like this. Sometimes like this. Like I don't know what's like the proper method, but I want to try to get used to doing that. You know. I mean, it would be kind of interesting. Say 18th November 1929 to 10th of June 2020. And he was also a German automotive engineer, well known for his work at Porsche. So. It's good news. It really is. I'm just happy that he did good work with Porsche. Pretty good. Okay, so next up we got all-terrain. We got ACS, which stands for All-Terrain Competition Study. So, Singer released the ACS, which I said, stands for All-Terrain Competition Study. I can't even say proper. Study, there we go. On January 2021, in collaboration with Richard Toothill of Toothill Porsche, who specializes in both rallying and safari style 911s. So yeah, Porsche. So both rallying and safari style Porsche 911s, which I once talked about the 911 Dakar, which I believe was like. It was from 1984, I think. I talked about that car like a few months ago, I think. I don't know, but it was way before I started college. I can't remember, or I think it was after I started college. I think it was after I started college. I got no idea. I can't really remember that well. Just can't really remember. Saying both rallying and safari style Porsche 911s. The ACS is a special client's request. So the ACS is a special client's request offered in two versions for both off-road and asphalt, or tarmac rallying. Now, for rallying on the asphalt roads, that couldn't really count. I mean, off-road is off-road, like you're rallying off the road, like into the dirt tracks and whatnot, and like fields and like different like paths, you know. But on the road, I hardly call that rallying. It's just like street driving. It's like cruising on the road. I mean, like. That's kind of weird, but yeah, but for both off-road and asphalt or tarmac rallying, even as a client commissioned model, Singer announced the readiness to build for another client as well. The ACS is Singer's first off-road and rally intended model inspired by Porsches used in rally racing such as the 911 SC/RS, 953 and 953 and 959, but with an all original and heavily modified design by both Singer and Tooth Hill. How do you even pronounce that? It's spelled Tuthill. That Hill. How do you even pronounce that? I can't really pronounce the name right. Anyways, the chassis is heavily reinforced and features carbon fiber bodywork. That's good. If I had to pick my favorite material for cars, I would go with carbon fiber. It just looks pretty cool. Maybe a bit of aluminum or aluminium or magnesium or titanium. So I make it super light if I have a car. With those four materials combined, that would be kind of cool. And we have to come up with a new name for that, which will be combined. So the chassis is heavily reinforced and features carbon fiber bodywork. The ACS has a twin turbocharged, has a 3.6 liter. So the ACS has a twin turbocharged 3.6 liter flat six engine paired to a 5-speed sequential race gearbox, not the usual 6-speed though, which is much better, which is the best. So a 5-speed sequential race gearbox and a permanent all-wheel drive system with 3 differentials. Singer rates the engine's output at 335 kilowatts. So 335 kilowatts, 456 PS, 450 horsepower. Now, that's like a proper power output for Porsches. That's pretty good power output. That's good. 450 horsepower. And 420 pound-feet, 570 newton meters. 420 pound-feet, 570 newton meters of torque, but with tunability for different outputs catered. So yeah, for different outputs catered for use in different environments. The suspension features 8 total dampers, each 5-way adjustable, with long travel suspension and increased ride height. The ACS interior features competition spec bucket seats. So competition spec bucket seats, full roll cage, typical Singer infotainment system, and comfort equipment. The Singer ACS is priced at over $1 million, 951,050 euros, 824,810 quid. Say 810 quid. Porsche AG objected to Singer's usage of Porsche branding on the all-terrain competition study on March 2021. So on March 2021, as Porsche had no direct involvement in the creation of the heavily modified car based on their 911. Singer then removed the ACS from both its website and social media. Yeah, that's right, website and social media. Next up, we got the turbo study, and I think that's the last one. Let me just double check. Almost. We got this one, and then we got another one. Now we got turbo study. On June 2022, Singer unveiled the turbo study. Yeah, the turbo study. Like, it's like a blow-off valve, not much of a turbo. It's like a small, weak turbo. I don't know, but I usually do turbo noises. So they unveiled the turbo study. Their first turbocharged model to celebrate the Porsche 930 Turbo. It features a 3.8 liter twin turbocharged intercooled flat six engine producing either 335 Power outputs for different trim levels. For the standard, you get 335 kilowatts, 456 PS, 450 horsepower, and the standard trim. Or if you want like one for like a bit more money, I think you can get one with 380 kilowatts, 517 PS, and 510 horsepower. So you get an extra 1, 2, 3. So you get an extra 45 kilowatts. So I got it there. So yeah, 45 kilowatts, 61 PS, and 60 horsepower more in the sports focus trim. So yeah, in the sports focused trim. If I don't have one of those, either the standard or the sports focus trim, I take the sports focus trim any day of the week. Yeah, the sports focus trim. Power is sent through a 6-speed manual, gearbox, and rear-wheel drive drivetrain. It's a rear-wheel drive drivetrain. I said it. I have to say it sometimes twice because I sometimes can't really hear what I have to say. It's a rear-wheel drive drivetrain. The suspension is both touring focused, and it features carbon ceramic brakes. It also features modern equipment such as electrically I can't say it properly. Electrically adjustable and heated seats. So electrically adjustable and heated seats. The turbo study was later debuted at the 2022 Goodwood Festival of Speed. Alright, one more and then this will be it. And we got the products next, which is not really much anyway, but let's do it. So next up we got Dynamics and Lightwing Turbo. On June 2023, Singer presented the turbocharged variant of the DLS, entitled the Dynamics and Lightwing Study Turbo. So Dynamics and Lightwing Study Turbo, which is just short for DLS Turbo. The DLS Turbo features more aggressive and race-inspired body styling in homage to the Porsche Type 934/5. So yeah, Porsche Type 934/5. The DLS Turbo has a 3.8 liter, 4 valves per cylinder, 24 valve flat 6 engine with twin turbochargers, electric wastegates. So twin turbochargers, I can't even say it properly. I have to have a drink because I'm speaking so fast I can't understand what a word I'm saying. There we go. Anyway, so the DLS Turbo has a 3.8 liter 4 valves per cylinder 24 valve flat 6 engine with twin turbochargers, electric wastegates, air to water intercooling, and a horizontally mounted electrically powered fan. There we go, finally. This engine produces over 521 kilowatts, 709 PS. If you round that up, 700 horsepower. That's Aventador power, for crying out loud. 700 horsepower? That's brilliant. 700 horsepower at more than 9,000 RPM. That's proper 911 rev range. And the power output, that's like the same as the Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4. And that's more of a newer car than the Singer Porsche. That's brilliant. That's actually just pretty good. I mean, literally, like, awesome. 700 horsepower at more than 9,000 RPM. And the last one is the products that they got, and then this will be it. So other products. Singer has also begun selling wristwatches. So yeah, wristwatches. And that is it, guys. So that is just. So this, I'll admit, sorry if this video took a little bit longer than what I usually do. It's just that it just takes a while for the info to get finished. So I got one more car info video left. Well, I got one more car info to do. And I recently got started on doing a performance part right now. So that'll be it today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post this video now, and then for my next video, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about a Swedish. That's right, a Swedish supercar. Now that's gonna be brilliant. You guys probably know what it is. So that's gonna be a good one. And yeah, I've got the info done. It's like one of the newest cars from Sweden. What they did with their hypercars, you know. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because you guys probably know it, and I already know it. I don't want to tell you guys because it's a surprise, as I want to do it for you guys. So without any further ado, let's get this one prepared. So if you guys like this video, what I'm currently doing now about the Porsches, like, hit subscribe, comment below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you're alerted when I make these final uploads. Alright, I gotta get going. I'll see you guys soon in the next videos. So until then, stay safe, have a good day, and I'll see you guys soon for the next video after I post this one. So take care, guys. I'll see you a little bit later. Bye bye.